You want to invest simply but diversified? Then an exchange-traded fund, or ETF for short, could be just the right thing for you. Before ETFs existed, investors had two options to invest in stocks. Either you invest in individual stocks or you entrust your money to a fund manager, who then invests the money for you in stocks. The disadvantage of investing in individual stocks is that you have to deal with the companies very intensively. However, many private investors do not have the time to deal so intensively with the subject or do not want to invest so much time in it. In addition, transaction fees are often incurred, which can make diversifying with individual stocks expensive. Before there were ETFs, the only option was to entrust the money to a fund manager if you do not want to deal with shares by yourself. The disadvantage is that they often charge a high commission and usually the performance is even worse than the market. The investment industry has also recognized the disadvantages of the two options and therefore brought a new financial product on the market, the exchange-traded fund, or ETF for short. The principle is similar to leaving the money to a fund manager to invest. Only that the investment is no longer made by a human but by a computer. The computer buys shares according to a certain algorithm. Since this is much more cost-efficient than employing a troupe of analysts, ETFs are often much cheaper than actively managed investment funds. The ETF usually tries to track a certain index, such as the S&P 500. The ETF has approximately the same performance as the S&P 500. Since the introduction of the ETF in 1975, a variety of ETFs have been created. For example, there are ETFs for the global stock market, for emerging markets, for commodities and much more. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.